Hello, diary. I'm back with another recording. So, this one's kind of weird. This one is kind of weird, to be honest, because this is another reaction of something, but it's also horror. So, this is a series called MOVEmily, or MOVEmily animated videos or whatever. This is basically a girl who made a YouTube channel. It disguises herself as a storytime animation YouTube channel, which I hold near and dear to my heart because I used to watch them a whole lot, like Jaden Animations, Domix, I guess I think he's called Domix or Dominix. The odd one's out, obviously. Something else, YT, I think his name was. Yeah, I hold them near and dear to my heart because that's what I grew up with, learning about other people's stories through animations. Obviously, I don't watch them anymore because I grew up, but this video disguises herself as an animation YouTube video, or animation, or like storytime animation YouTube video, but it slowly diverges into like scares and stuff. So I'm gonna watch the whole thing, and because it's only like 5 videos, there's technically 8 videos, but 3 of them are shorts, so we're not gonna watch those. Pretty much it. Let's get on with it. So we have the channel right here, MOVEmily, and this is really bright because I'm in a dark room, but yeah, we can just get on with it. We can just go straight into it. So this video is called My First Video. This is a channel trailer, I guess. There's loud outside my room. There's loud outside my, I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay.
Outside. Hi YouTube, my name is MOVeMily. Some facts about me in real life. I am an American artist from the East Coast who loves to draw. I'm 5'4" and currently attend school. And my real name also happens to be Emily. So if you're interested in hearing real stories, go ahead and subscribe for future videos.
Oh jeez, the glitches. Oh, the frame with no eyes. That was really weird. Okay. So that was a pretty strong first entry. Okay, why would you say your height? That's what I'm interested in. This is definitely some sort of like kidnapped victim saying like their details, like where they from. Also, that's not America, that's Brazil, isn't it? That's not America, that's Brazil. I am so dumb when it comes to geographics or geography. So I don't know about countries, but this looks like Brazil. I'm pretty sure. This looks like the same shape as Brazil. I'm not entirely sure. In the meantime of editing this, I'm probably going to just say, oh, this is Brazil or whatever, I guess. Because if she was American, she would show the entire of the United States, right? Or at least some specific state. But I've never seen a state that looks like this. So this is probably just Brazil. So that was a pretty strong opener. We had the no eyes thing. It doesn't show it here because I guess it's really inaccurate. But these thumbnails are really interesting. So let's move over to the MOVeMily channel. These are really weird thumbnails. Like, this is please watch. It doesn't sound like, from the context of this, it looks like a kidnapping victim. So because why would you need to mention your height and the fact that you're attending school? Why would you need to say that? So that's what I am really weirded out about. So that was the first video. That was a thumbnail. Please watch, which sounds like a cry for help. So then there's this, how I made my Roblox friend in real life. So let's watch this, I guess. This is story time. Okay, let's do this.
Going from talking to someone online to hearing their voice in person can be pretty strange. I really live in South Carolina. I'm pretty close.
Oh, this is South Carolina. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, it's not Brazil. It's not Brazil. Okay.
Yes, I live in South Carolina.
After that, Josh messaged me.
Whoa, the fucking music cut out.
Eventually, we decided to meet up in person. Josh lived about 4 hours and 45 minutes away, but
Ooh, okay, so she's bringing up the details of how long it takes to ride there. She's also showing like around North Carolina, Charlotte, Rock Hill, North Carolina and South Carolina. Okay, so I guess they're like in the divide or
He was
whatever.
determined to make the drive. At first, I was nervous, but Josh reassured me that everything would be okay. But something changed when we met up. Josh didn't act the same. He didn't want to
Whoa.
meet any of my friends, but instead asked if I could get into his car. We drove. Surprise, Josh got me an anniversary card. What is this?
Oh.
I asked.
Please remember today, Emily. All this time, all the time, but sometimes I get a little lost in the shuffle of everyday life. I know we say I love you all the time. Okay.
If we went out, this could be our anniversary. Ha 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 ha. After that, Josh dropped me off at home and said he'd be back. When we meet up again, I'll definitely make a part 2 for this video. Meeting an online friend for the first time can be scary, but I hope this showed you there's nothing to worry about. Anyway, thank you all for watching.
I wouldn't say that. So this is weird. Why the fuck did she show a face?
Met up. Josh
Like, look at that. Why did you show a face? That is really weird. Okay, I'm not gonna make any theories about this. I'm just gonna let future Kit Kat do this by himself. Hey, it's Kit Kat from the future here. So this is kind of weird and also very creepy. So we have Emily here, which met Josh on Roblox, and Josh basically found out that Emily's Discord and Instagram is the same. So he found out how she looks like. He probably kind of liked it. And he went out to drive to her place and bring her somewhere else. At first, they didn't do much. He just gave her a Valentine's card, I guess. But now that he knows where she lives, my theory is that she got kidnapped and was sent somewhere with his car or whatever, right? So my theory is that he basically kidnapped her on their second meeting, or in second meeting quotation marks, because it wasn't really a meeting. Emily was probably asleep, but then he took her and drove with her out of town and somewhere, maybe back to his place, but we're not entirely sure where he drove. So he drove somewhere and just did stuff to her, I guess, which I don't want to think about. So that's my theory at the moment. So yeah, okay, I'm out. Okay, so that was really weird. So she said thank you for reading instead of thank you for watching. Thank you for reading, huh? I don't think this is, we don't have to read. So this is weird. Okay, so this is,
Ha 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 ha. Really live in
so this is South Carolina. I'm guessing South Carolina looks like this. Or not South, North Carolina. Oh, it is South Carolina. This is weird. Okay, this is weird. Okay, this is kind of getting personal. Okay, I didn't say I experienced this kind of stuff, but this is definitely weird as fuck. So let's check out the next video on the channel, which is I Can't Talk, which sounds really weird.
Please pretend this is a real video. 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 Please pretend this is
I'm kinda scared.
a real video.
Please pretend this is a real video.
This is a real video.
Okay, so what was that? Words and the brain. Reading words, hearing words, okay? Thinking about words, saying words. Oh, this is creepy. And it's also kind of funny though, because she looks like the fucking meme where the guy has like bloodshot eyes and he's like crying. I feel like I'm getting hypnotized. The funniest dream story animated.
Please pretend this is a real video.
Is this it? Is this all of it? Okay, wait, what is that one?
Please pretend this is a real video.
Aphasia. What the fuck? Frontal lobe, Broca's area, Wernicke's area, temporal lobe. Producing speech, understanding and processing speech. Oh, weird. Weird. Is this an MRI scan?
Please pretend this is a real video. 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 Please pretend this is a real video.
Oh, that was weird. That was weird. I thought the gets lobotomized thing was a joke, but it's starting to make more sense. What the fuck? Well, that was weird. Hey, it's Kit Kat from the future here again. So there are three main key points that I want to talk about. The first key point that I want to talk about is this image where she says that she lives in South Carolina and she shows like an image, a blurred out image. It's hard to make out, but if you read close enough and if you recognize this is North Lake Drive in South Carolina, which is like near the sea. So it's not specified what meaning this image has in the story yet, but keep this in mind, okay? This is going to be important later. The second thing that I want to talk about is this face that appears in the middle of the video on top of Josh's face, like the animated Josh's face. This looks like the actual kidnapper. I mean, this is probably not the actual kidnapper and it's just a random ass face, but maybe if it is, pretty interesting to put his face in the video, right? Because you probably want someone to find out who the kidnapper is, so you want to show their face and probably call the police or whatever. But this is really weird. So there's the face of, I'm presuming, who the kidnapper is. So this is the theory that I'm gonna go with, and that this is the face of the kidnapper. And the third point that I want to talk about is this image of aphasia or whatever. So this is a language disorder that typically affects the brain, that it comes from a stroke or an injury typically, and it affects the language comprehension of the person and affects basically how they talk, write, read, and think about words. So this implies that Emily had some sort of brain injury or some sort of a stroke that made her basically almost incapable of talking. Because if you remember the video, she only speaks one phrase. It's kind of weird. So this goes to the theory that the kidnapper did something to her brain or injured it in some way. That's all I wanted to talk about. Those are the three main key points. Remember the North Lake Drive one? That will be important later on. That will be this will be a sequel tool that will be in use for later, or whatever the fuck Mickey Mouse says. Okay, I'm out. Okay, let's go to the next video, I guess.
Stop scrolling.
Oh?
Stop scrolling.
I'm not scrolling. I'm not scrolling.
Stop.
Oh. 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 Watching this in the dark is really honing in the scare factor. Oh, I'm scared. I'm actually scared. I don't wanna get jump scared. That's it? That's the whole video? Oh jeez. Yeah, that's the whole video. Oh god. Oh god.
Actual
fuck. Oh jeez. Oh god. Okay, this is getting really creepy. Story of how I almost died. Hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe. What the fuck? Oh jeez. It's just this. Oh my god, this is really creepy. Okay, last video. Oh god. this is kind of creeping me out, to be honest. I don't like this. Okay, this is the last video, and then we can start theorizing about this. Or future Kit Kat will theorize about this. Okay. She's not saying anything. There's just music. Wait, what the fuck? Why is Joe Bartolozzi here? Why is he here?
Type in chat.
877-800-588-2300.
Oh, this is a message. Type in chat 877-888-2300. Wait, what? Oh god, this is really creepy. There's just nothing else. Oh, Jesus. This is creeping me the fuck out. I don't like your fucking face, man. Stop staring at me. Oh my god. Ugh. That was so weird. That was so weird. I'm just getting video recommendations for these two. This is so weird. Oh my god. This is so weird. Type in chat 877-800-588-2300. That was weird. Okay. That was weird. That was weird as fuck. Okay. Why is Joe Bartolozzi here? Okay. So I guess that's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave the final thoughts over to future Kit Kat. Hey, it's Kit Kat from the future here to bring you my theories and some key points that I missed and my final thoughts. So I'm gonna give my missed points first, and then we're gonna wrap it up with a theory and thoughts. So some key points is the drill sequence where Emily's face is getting distorted and there's a drill sound effect like in the background. So this could be a message that Josh, or whoever this is, we're gonna call him Josh from now on, that Josh used the drill to injure Emily in some way, to make her not speak anymore or torture her in some way. That just made Emily not speak anymore. So I guess that has it going for it. So this implies that Josh basically drilled Emily's head, and for that reason she can't speak. Because again, think back to aphasia. That's the language disorder where you can't really speak because of a brain injury. It comes from a brain injury. That could be the reason why she can't talk anymore. The second point I want to bring out is the final video having a message. It says type in chat 877-800-588-2300. So this is, and bear with me with this is connected to another ARG called Sarah's House Tycoon. It's a Roblox ARG. And in Sarah's House Tycoon, basically Sarah's being stalked by someone. Basically she gets kidnapped and tortured or whatever. I haven't watched any of the videos about it yet, or I haven't seen the ARG for myself, but basically I think what happens is, I think that Sarah is being stalked by someone and eventually gets kidnapped, and basically she gets tortured by the kidnapper or whatever, right? That's probably it. So this is all connected to that ARG because the creator of Sarah's House Tycoon on Roblox is I Miss You Tycoon. They're connected to MOVEmily. They have another game that in their roster, and it's basically a game called North Lake Drive. You see that? We needed to come back to North Lake Drive because that's basically the name of the game that I Miss You Tycoon also has. In North Lake Drive, basically there's this long road that is basically a replica of the actual North Lake Drive, and in that game, if you type the code that was given you in the chat, that's why it said type in chat with Joe Bartolozzi for some reason. If you type in chat the code 877-800-588-2300, it will bring you to this message which says the following: have you ever made a mistake that couldn't be taken back? Something you never saw coming but alters the lives of people? This map is dedicated to those mistakes, my mistakes. Thank you, Emily, for allowing me to correct them. So, I don't know what this message is all about. This could be a message from the kidnapper, but we're not entirely sure. My theory is that this is a message from the kidnapper who eventually learned that this is not like right or whatever. This is my theory, that this is or my hypothesis rather, that this is the kidnapper apologizing to Emily for what he's done. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much all the points I wanted to go over. So here's my theory about this. Emily one day met Josh on Roblox. Josh saw her Discord and Instagram is the same, so he saw pictures of her and thought to himself, she looks pretty good. And then offered a drive from him, or that doesn't sound right, offered her to drive somewhere else, and only gave her a Valentine's card in their first meeting. But in their second meeting, which wasn't really a meeting, quote unquote. It was just her, it was probably her sleeping. He basically kidnapped her, threw her in his car, and drove away somewhere, presumably his place, but we're not entirely sure, and tortured her, I guess. So then here's what I'm thinking. I haven't watched any videos about this, so this is what I'm thinking, right? So bear with me, okay? You can say that my theory is wrong in the later entries, but I'm doing this on the spot, so I'm presuming that Emily eventually died, and to get rid of Emily, he basically threw her around North Lake Drive. That's basically what I'm thinking, right? That he threw her body somewhere in North Lake Drive, either in the water or somewhere on the side or whatever, and that's what my theory is. So yeah, that's my theory, or at least my hypothesis. It's not really a theory because theory is grounded up by evidence. I don't really have much evidence. This is what I'm thinking, and Josh eventually, he basically has a change of heart of some sort, and he's sorry for what he's done to Emily, or whatever, I guess. Or this could be a different way of wording this, or this could be someone else entirely. We're not entirely sure, but this is my theory about this. This is my theory. So now we're gonna come up with the thoughts on this. So this is really creepy. This is a really creepy series. I really liked it. It's leaning to more digital horror, which is where my weakness is. It's really, really weird. It's so weird. It's, oh my god. It's so weird. Like some of the sounds are like really unsettling, and this whole series is just really creepy. The execution is really good. The story is not so interesting. I mean, obviously it's a kidnapping, so I'm gonna feel bad, but it's not necessarily interesting. But I like the part where it's theorized that Josh like drilled a hole in her head for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but that could be it. So my thoughts on this is that it's really creepy. It's really unsettling. The execution was done really well. It's just that the story is not really interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk about in this segment. Okay, I'm out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, I'll see you next time, diary. That was so weird. Okay, I'll see you next time, diary.